Well, a Sphinx. I have not done a video in my house with my conservatory for a long time. And I know what you're thinking. Where's that Jekyll and Hyde? Well, I sold it about a week ago for a ridiculous amount of money. And included in the deal was the guy had to bring parts to get this working. So we did. So sadly, the Jekyll and Hyde went, but yeah, it wasn't worth keeping. Not for the money offered. It was, yeah, I just couldn't turn it down. And also, it was tokens only, and I just thought, when am I ever going to use it? Rex is barking at the dark. I thought I'm never going to be able to use it, you know. And this sitting here, I was like, this I can, you know, it's £10 cash. It's gonna just, yeah, people were gonna play it, and I can actually put it in. I mean, even this. I mean, I think these go for about £3,000. I mean, my Jekyll and Hyde I got more than that for it, and it was just like I won't even dare put it in. I'm not even looking forward to putting this in, just in case it gets broken. You know what I mean? But you know, it'll go in. That's what I bought it for. Luckily, I didn't pay nowhere near that for it. I was I'll start playing it and I'll just chat while I'm playing it. But yeah, this popped up. Yeah, this popped up when I was actually in a bookies in Cromer. I just happened to look on my phone. It must have been the exact second he listed it by fluke. And I was like, what the fuck? It was like, free? I was like, can't be free. So I just said to him, like, I'll give you £300 for it. And he was like, yeah, no problem. And then he was like, oh, I'm being offered more, and other people are fighting over it, and they, you know, but I've done the deal with you, you know. And I was like, well, and he's like, no, they're offering me like £1,000. He goes, but I've done the deal with you, so don't worry, you know, it's yours. And I was like, you sure, mate? I said, because, you know, if not, I'll just drive back, you know. I was on my way. I said, I'm on my way. He said, no. He goes, I've done the deal with you. And he said, besides, mate, most of them people are all trying to pick it up for free until I told them I'd sold it. He said, then it was only then they're starting to try and be a bit more honest. He goes, but you was honest from the start. So, yeah, I paid 300, and I actually gave him an extra 100 for holding it for me when I got there, because he said, "Oh, my missus is getting the money anyway, so it's not even mine." So I was like, "Well, there's £100 for yourself for holding it," because I really didn't think he'd hold it for me. I thought he'd just bin me off. So, do you even third time old, bro? Do you even bored? So yeah, that's sort of how I ended up getting it, but it didn't work. It just sort of nearly worked, but didn't. You know, I think the board in this didn't really do anything. It was really clean, but it didn't do anything. And it's pretty much sat here. I reckon it was either last year I went. I'm trying to think what year it was. What we got? Spot win. Exchange. Oh, is this skill? Probably is. I'll be shit at it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, and luckily he held on to it, so it just sat in here. It sat in here literally next to that Jekyll and Hyde until the guy come and bought Jekyll and Hyde, fixed this, and yeah, not going to say that I don't miss it a little bit. I was like, it was a good little band at that, but from a financial point of view, or not from a business point of view, not financial, business point of view, it wasn't worth keeping. It was too much of a collector's piece. I'd had that 5 years at Jekyll and Hyde. I paid, it was £20 on the advert. This was back when people weren't fighting over them. I think the most he got offered on the way was about 150, and luckily the guy didn't need money at all. He was just like, look, I've done a deal with you for 20 quid, I'm not bothered, it's gone, isn't it? He goes, you're into them and stuff, you know, I'm just happy you're going to have it for a bit. Well, you're going to have it. And obviously I didn't know it was tokens only, so I was like, yeah, I'll put it in my arcade when it opens. And then it just got, I remember like within a day it was like, I'll give you 400 for it. No, I'm not interested in selling it. Then it was all like, I'll give you 1,000 for it, you know, and it was like, no. Then it was like £2,000, no, £3,000. And I did agree with someone £3,000 if I ever sold it. I said, look, I'll go to you for £3,000 unless I get a ridiculous offer. I've already fucked this up twice. And then, so it was at like £3,000. That's the third time I've done that. It was at like £3,000 for like a year and a half. And I was like, no. And it wasn't until I went to Vegas. And I was actually on the way. And someone had just offered me like a lot more for it. And I was sat there and I was like, why do you fucking keep it for? What are you keeping it for? It's like, what's the point anymore? Like, you don't even need it. You don't use it. I hadn't played it in over a year. So it was when I was on the way to America. I said, you know what? When I get back, I'm going to sell it. But now I've got this instead working. It's hard, this thing, because you can't really see what's going on. Just nothing. 60 pence. Oh, we've got a secret passage. Do. I did have a secret castle, if you'll remember. What's 8 nudges? Is that jackpot? Should we go for it? It might not even be jackpot. I ain't looking. I was fuck it, we could go for it. Can I nudge it myself? Oh, it is! Never heard a jackpot sequence. Oh, okay. Never heard it. Probably would have liked to have got in the middle. So I think it goes like in the middle. So yeah, that's how come now this now works, and probably be in the arcade within the next. I mean, my wrist is still doesn't. When I fell off a chair, if you don't know me, I fell off a chair about 4 or 5 months ago, and my wrist is still fucked. It's starting to move a bit more, but yeah, yeah, it's getting slightly better. But I haven't even got any old pound coins anymore because I don't really have any machines at my house anymore. I mean, remember, there used to be 4 machines in here on the buses, Jacqueline Hyde, you know, a Hyper Viper, and I think an handicap, and yeah, I think the handicap, is that in my storage? The Hyper Viper went, I think that's in retro slots in Blackpool. I haven't even got any old pound coins in my look. I've put 20p's in it. But apparently, well, the guy who sorted out my Jacqueline Hyde, there is, you can't really see them, but there is like, look at that. Panic attack, ambushed by grave robbers, yeah, venom antidote, fireproof cloak. Apparently this one is, out of all of them, this is apparently the best one, even better than that secret castle. He said the secret castle was nice just because it was rare, but he said it's just a glorified labyrinth. It's not really any different. He said, but this one apparently is the one that's got all the features, you know, all the little bonuses and things like that. He said that's why this was. He said he goes, you've done fucking well to be able to get to that house before anybody else, you know. He said because like everyone had been fighting over this. I think one just sold on eBay recently for over $2,000. And I don't know if it worked or not. Someone I think had just picked it up somewhere and just chucked it straight on eBay. So, yeah. I've actually been messing around in the back of this. Rex, what are you doing? That Rex, that nuts. What's up, Rex? Go on, fill your boots. In you go. Yeah, he said you've done very well to pick this up. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to get it, because at the end times, that was when it was like near peak. People were fighting over everything. You couldn't get fucking anything back then. Like, unless you literally devoted all your day to Facebook Marketplace. So I just happened to be just in a bookie, playing on the machine. And I was like, just have a little look, see what's up. And it was just like, bang, free. And I remember messaging him, said, is this available? And he instantly replied with, yes, mate, here's my address. And I was like, mate, I don't want it for free. I said, I'll give you like 300 quid for it. And he's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. So I'll give you 300 pounds. He went, yeah, brilliant. I'll come now then. I'll see you in a bit. And I was like, fuck, that's an hour and a half away. But yeah, then he did, within minutes, he was like, oh, look, mate, people are starting to offer me money for this. Can you hurry up, you know? He goes, don't worry, I'm, you know, still yours. Or something along them lines. Yeah, I managed to get lucky. Didn't even know I could do that. Go to the same level. £60p. 40p. Nothing. No win. Scorpion sting. yeah, Vegas was quite fun. I didn't make many videos. I should have made some more, but I had cherries. I should have made a load, but I was so just going nuts. I was just trying to play as much as I could, as when I could. I couldn't be bothered just keep pulling out the camera. Some of the slots, I was playing them all fast. Some of them I was only sitting there for like 30 seconds. Most of them, to be honest, 30, 60 seconds. So it's like, I just want to get round, I don't want a dead battery. If I get a dead battery, then I won't be able to get hold of Josh, who come with me. So yeah, I just didn't really film much. But I am going back again probably in May. So that'll be the third trip this year. And then I'll probably go again in October to make it 4. But if I get to platinum on the next trip, I'll probably just wait till next year. Depends how I feel. What feature can I mess up? Oh, I could definitely mess up that reel skill. Definitely. I could definitely hit plums. Can I have plums, please? So there's the 7s. There's the other one's plums. Oranges! Oh, get in. That's the first time I've hit it after. Look how rusty I am. Can't even hit a reel skill. Isn't it bad? How many of you shouted at your monitor or shouted at your mobile? Because I keep missing it. There's a few customers actually that know I've got this, and they're because of my wrist. 2 of them have even offered to say, like, I'll help you put it in. I will help you move it out of your house, get the machine out of your back room, whatever you're taking out, to put this in. So yeah, but there you go. Little lullaby for you. Good night, everyone. See you on the next one.